Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. We are on day 11. Day 11. Day 11 for How to Win What Shit Happens. I am so thankful for all of you that have gotten a copy of the book. I have friends that keep texting me their copies. I appreciate everybody that has bought a copy. If you have not gotten your copy, you can, of course, go to the website and order it. You can get a copy to go straight to your Kindle, which is $4.99, or you can order the actual paper book right here, which is $9.99. And, of course, you can always go, good morning, good morning, good morning. You can always go to your to the website and download the free playlist. The playlist is absolutely free, and the playlist is basically designed to go along with the book. Good morning, Ike. To keep you excited, to keep you energetic, to keep you in a winner's mindset. The playlist is about 40 minutes, and literally has songs and video clips from different professionals to motivate you and keep you focused on a winner's mindset. So I'm going to welcome you guys to day 11. Good morning, Tawny. Good morning, Jamal. We're on day 11, guys. Day 11, day 11, day 11. And most of these affirmations thus far a lot of them have been about actualization, right? But now we're going to give, good morning, Smoke. How are you? Long time. Have not seen you in a long time since doing stuff at DTLR. But good morning. This is daily meditations and affirmations for people that want to be winners, just creating a winner's mindset in the midst of chaos. And we know we're all in the midst of chaos right now. If you were in Atlanta, Georgia, like I am, we learned yesterday that our city is going back on lockdown, which is for the benefit of the city and for everyone's health. But I know a lot of people are just very concerned, self included, about what the future holds. And so it's important for us to stay positive. It's important for us to stay locked in to what our purpose is, our personal purpose and our destiny. And so that's what this is about. So I'm excited. I want to read you guys. Well, first, let's go back and recap the first 10 affirmations. We are almost at the midway point. We're on day 11. So affirmation for day 1 was, I am love. I am light. I am powerful beyond my wildest dreams and imaginations, right? Day 2 was, I am worthy of all my dreams and desires. Day three was, I possess everything within me needed to manifest the destiny that I choose. Day 4, I am blessed and constantly find favor with others. So we know that we can say these things, we can create our own reality, right? Day 5, actually, that was day 4. Day 5 was, I embrace my passion, realizing it is leading me towards a higher version of myself. We realize that passion is what connects us to our purpose. And in order for us to truly be successful, we cannot fight our purpose. We cannot fight that passion. We need to go in the direction that our passion is pulling us, right? Day 6, my past circumstances and present situation do not dictate the potential of my future. That's probably the favorite so far, because so many people allow their past or their present or what they've told themselves about themselves to stop them from feeling like they have the ability to be successful. Day 7, every situation in my life is working on my personal behalf. That affirmation has an entire gospel song that goes along with it. If you guys know Fred Hammond's song, all things are working towards me, for me, even things that I can't see, based on a Bible verse, of course. And day 8 was our honoring Kobe Bryant and just his dedication to Mamba mentality. I strive for greatness and achieve it. I do not fear the journey because I know it is preparing me for my end goal. Day 9, everyone in my life is in alignment with my renewed purpose and goals. Everything in your life is in alignment with where you're going. The people that are in your life right now that are not in alignment with your renewed purpose and goals will not remain there. Trust me, they will drop off, and the people that are supposed to be there will remain. So day 10 was, I am more powerful than any obstacle that enters my path. Basically teaching us to have the mindset that we are more powerful than our problems. We are more powerful than any obstacles that come against us. Again, a very, very telling, good morning, Yada, very telling thing. I think when you say these things, life is going to bring you opportunity to prove that you believe it. And I've definitely been given the opportunities to prove, good morning, Matthew, that I believe what I'm preaching. So now we are on day 11. Day 11, I'm excited about because the example that goes along with this is one of my favorite things to talk about. So, day 11, our affirmation for today is I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Again, I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everyone that's joining. We are on day 11 of our daily affirmations from the book How to Win When Shit Happens, 31 affirmations to build mental immunity in the midst of chaos. And our affirmation for today is I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Our quote of the day is from Confucius, which says, respect yourself and others will respect you. Respect yourself and others will respect you. I don't know how many times I've talked to someone and they felt like people don't respect them. People at their job don't listen to them. I felt like that. Being a woman in a male dominated industry, I definitely felt like the guys that I was working with, managers of the publicists, a lot of times the managers that I would be working with, I felt like they did not respect my opinion. They did not respect my voice. Like they wanted me to talk when it was, something they agreed with. But when I didn't agree with them, a lot of times I felt like they did not respect me. They did not respect what I had to say. And so I entered rooms feeling like because I'm a woman, I would not be respected. And what I realized later in life is that I took that insecurity or that feeling of me being different into the situation before they had even made that discussion. If you are in the room, you are there for a reason, right? So I'm going to read to you guys a little from this chapter 11, because, like I said, it's about one of my favorite things. I learned this lesson dealing with my horse. If you know me, you know that I'm obsessed with horses. I love to work. I love my work and entertainment, but that is my happy place. And dealing with my first horse, Paris, I learned so much. I mean, it was a great life experience. God will find ways to teach you about yourself in the ways that you would least expect, right? So I had this horse. I had never had a horse before, and she was absolutely beautiful, 1,200-pound animal. And I learned that horses have a way of deciding who's leadership. Their leadership behavior is actually mimicked. Some companies use it to mimic the way they teach and the way they'll host workplace leadership conventions, and a lot of it will be based on how horses actually dictate leadership. So, good morning. Good morning. So, our affirmation is I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. In order for us to get that respect from others, it must start with us having that respect for ourselves, right? So, I'm going to move this here because I don't want this to change. I don't want this to change. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm talking about. So this is a little bit from the chapter, and it talks about my experience dealing with my horse Paris. So I say working with horses is my favorite hobby. I learned early on that horses have a pretty sophisticated way of deciding who gets to claim leader. With my first horse, a mare named Paris, I tried over and over and over again to try to get her to do what I wanted her to do when I was on her back or on the ground. She was an 8-year-old Arabian mix, and I soon learned she was pretty head smart. One day, while I was trying to get her into one of the smaller pastures, she kept turning around so that we were headed back to the barn. I kicked and prodded and begged her to no avail. One of the stable hands saw me struggling with her and laughed. Angrily, I asked him why I couldn't get the horse to go where I wanted. Did you tell her to do it? He asked. Of course, I replied. She doesn't believe you are her leader, he explained. It turned out my actions and words weren't relaying to my horse that I was confident in the direction I was giving her. Since she didn't feel I was confident in my own leadership skills, she had no intention of following my instructions. As I mentioned, she was a really smart horse. Arabians, if you know anything about horses, you know Arabians are very smart, and it's just probably not the best horse to get for a beginner, but it was great for me because I was able to learn so much. Um, but the purpose in all that, besides the fact that I was struggling with this horse and looking silly out in front of a lot of people, is that she was responding to the fact that I was not speaking with confidence. She was responding to the fact that I was questioning in my mind if she would follow me, right? So she didn't. So she didn't. Horses are flight animals. They don't have ways to defend themselves. So she has to rely on her instinct and only follow a leader that is going to keep her safe. So for her own preservation, if she were to follow somebody, good morning, Emmanuel, if she were to follow someone that was not fit to lead, it could lead her into peril, at death, all types of things. And so that is why horses are very specific about who they choose to follow. You get on a horse. If any of you have ridden a horse before, I know you've heard people say they can sense fear. They can sense fear, and fear suggests that you're not confident. All of this relies to our daily life. I know when my kids were little, I would tell them to do something, and I would really mean it, but I would ask them to do something. Their father would just tell them to do it. If I'm telling them, they're kind of looking at me like, because I wasn't really serious. Dad comes in the room and his voice suggests I'm serious, right? So, not that we need to change the tone of our voices when we're talking to other people, but what you believe inside about yourself, others immediately pick up on, right? So, it's important that you have the same level of respect for yourself that you want others to mimic. And it starts there with self. Everything starts with self. So, I want us to take a few minutes to breathe. As we do every morning, we're going to take a few minutes to breathe. Now, remember, when we're breathing, it is a little bit weird to be breathing on camera, but it's fine because we know that it is what we're doing every morning, and it's connecting us with our higher self. I want you guys to close your eyes. I want you to straighten out your back. And when you're breathing in, I want you to breathe in through your stomach, right? We should be breathing in through our stomach. I heard that breathing in through our chest is not allowing us to get the full capacity of our true breath. And breath is what reconnects us with our inner core, right? So I want you guys to take a deep breath in. Now exhale. One more time, take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more, take a deep breath in. Exhale. All right, so now we're going to join our breathing. Good morning, Mira. Good morning. Good morning. I miss you. We're going to join our breathing with our affirmation for today. And our affirmation for today is, I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. One more time. I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Take that deep breath in. Hold it. Release. I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Take that in and release. One more time. I speak with wisdom and authority, and others respect me. Exhale. When you're doing your breathing, I want you guys to imagine you're inhaling your confidence, you're exhaling self-doubt, right? Let's do that together. One more time. We're inhaling confidence, we're exhaling self-doubt. One more time. We're going to inhale positivity, exhale any negativity. Feel it all leaving your body. You can do this after we get off. I just like to do this a little bit this morning to kind of give you guys a reference point. But when you're breathing, you want to inhale everything that's powerful. You want to exhale anything that's negative, anything that's sickly, anything that's anxiety, anything that's holding you back. I did mention that our conversation on last Monday was with a therapist, and she talked about the importance of affirmations and meditation to mental health. So, this is not just you doing something to get yourself to be successful and to get to the winner's circle. This is something to preserve your own personal mental health. So, I want to thank you guys for joining. This is Saturday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I want to remind you to tune in tomorrow. We're going to do it again, 7 a.m., just 15 to 20 minutes out of your day. It helps you to center yourself. It starts you out with a affirmation that affirms you and speaks to your life, right? And then on Monday, we're going to do this. We're also going to have a conversation with April Love. She's an entertainment industry guru and also a motivational speaker and just all around positive force. And we're going to talk about the importance of affirmations and positivity on our daily lives, especially in such a time as this. So I love you guys. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you get a chance to do a little bit more with your meditations and affirmations today. Remember, if anything happens during your day that sets you off, take a moment, stop, and breathe. Breath allows us to start again, right? When we take a deep breath, it allows us to center and focus and to begin again. I love you. You are winners. Believe it. Walk like it. And I will see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. right here.